Xbox fans, you know what? We are back again with another little small set review. Well, this one's a little bit medium based upon the price, but how many pieces in it? Yeah, I call it kind of a medium kit. Now, a lot of you guys already know this is going to be kit number 75259. This is going to be the SnowSpeeder 20th Anniversary Edition. I mean, you guys already know this is like one of the most iconic scenes, I think, in Star Wars, right? Where he flies around and knocks down the ATST. A lot of you guys like to see the book for some reason. Here you go. Nothing too fancy, right? The whole thing about these kind of special anniversary kits are, you guys can see here, they come with kind of these little small 20th Anniversary Edition minifigures. And alone, these are kind of pricey. I mean, $10 and up on some of these. Some of these I've seen go a little bit higher. So, yeah, I was like, well, I don't have to buy every single kit to get them all, but let's see. And I noticed that these kits tend to go for a little more. I mean, this thing was only 309 pieces, but it was right under, I think, it was like $50. It was like $49 or something. So it's a little bit on the high side. Usually the way that I figure it, it's about every 100 pieces is about $10. Somewhere right in there. So that's why I was like, oh, okay, this thing will be about $300, but, or not 300, but $30. And I was like, whoa, $50? But, I mean, I think it's kind of worth it. The minifigures and the speeder here, and we'll get over that, I think, make up for it. First things first, of course, you guys already know. I mean, the Lando here is the big one, right? That's like the big ticket of reason why you want to get it. I think he looks great. I don't have this. I love the base. You know, he's probably going to lose the base, but I think that is an awesome, awesome piece. Let me know what you guys think. And of course, it comes with, and some people are like, why does it come with two Lukes? It's not. One is Darth Rattler, of course, the way you could tell is going to be by the helmet. And then, of course, you're going to have Luke Skywalker itself. I actually flipped them. Well, actually, no, I didn't flip them. Never mind. But, of course, Luke comes with the, right, comes with the lightsaber. And you kind of tell by the faces, kind of. But it's going to be the helmets. I think it's going to be the, of course, the dead giveaway. The blue and the red. The red being, of course, Luke Skywalker. So you get two, which aren't too bad. They both use the same kind of body. The upper and lower torso, it's just going to be the helmet, the face, as well as the lightsaber. So not too bad. Of course, you have kind of that little radar piece, if you guys remember in the movie, or maybe some of you guys haven't seen it, the radar piece, you know, they're it's kind of shooting out and trying to shoot the legs of the walkers. But again, I mean, you get another little kind of generic rebel trooper there. Not too bad. I really don't like the goggles because it looks like he's going to go dirt biking or something. They could have definitely done better. I really want to talk about the main piece, right? We already know about it. It is going to be the speeder itself. And putting this together, I was kind of disappointed putting it together because I thought it was going to be smaller. And so I was like, man, I don't know if I'm going to, you know, I don't even know if I want to use this thing. It's kind of small. Let's see. But as you kind of build it, and then once you put the main fuselage together, you're like, oh, this is actually going to be a little bit bigger than you think. And so I'm actually impressed by the actual build, but at the start, you guys might be disappointed like me going, okay, this isn't going to be that great of a build, but then you're like, whoa, it actually comes out really cool. I mean, and it looks like the real deal, right? So the first thing you're going to put together, of course, is going to be the hatch, which is awesome. So this hatch is basically the whole top. So check that out. You can fit two pilots in here, of course, one in the front, one in the back, and then the one in the back, right, can control the, and I didn't put it on here because I know I'm going to lose it. It has that little winch, and I just kept it off. I might put it on later, but typically I lose that type of stuff. But this is where when it's flying by, it shoots that out on the edge of the, on the leg of the walker, and then this thing flies around, right? You guys have seen it in the movie, and makes the thing fall. So that's why you have two pilots in the back here. The back itself is pretty detailed. I mean, you got the two thrusters. Well, it's hard to say if those are thrusters or those are actual parts to the cannon. Nobody really knows. I mean, when this thing's flying, you can't tell. And of course, you got the back, kind of like I always call it, like the heat sink back there for the motors. And each wing, I mean, look at each wing. I mean, for me, the fuselage took me, I don't know, 20 minutes. And then the wings took me about 20 minutes just because you're kind of mimicking both sides, kind of the same thing. So again, it's a sub 30-minute build for everything, but the wings just look awesome. A lot of detail. I almost didn't put the stickers on here. I tend to not to like to put the stickers on here. If you guys remember in the movie, right, this comes up as kind of like a little radar thing when it's flying, if you guys remember, as well as to slow it down. So they got kind of these little flaps, but look at those guns up at the front. I mean, that just looks awesome. Now, of course, the other side here is pretty much a mimic and mirror of the other side, and again, in the cockpit, pretty straightforward. I love those little instrument panels right there. Now underneath, not too much here, right? You got some of these missile shooters here. I typically don't put these in there because I tend to lose them. I always tend to lose them, but I just stuck them in there for you guys to see, and of course, got some little studs here for it to sit down. So overall, I think this is a pretty cool kit. I think initially when you're looking at it, you're like, wow, it's kind of pricey, but you do get, of course, the 20th anniversary, whoa, minifigure here, and of course, you get a few good actual pilots themselves. So overall, I think it's a great value. Just wait till you build the whole thing, right? Don't be disappointed just by building the fuselage. Once you build the whole thing, I think you will be impressed just like myself. Anyways, guys, let me know what you guys think of this kit. I've seen a few of you guys have it out there. Definitely check out our X Fox Fridays giveaways. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks again, Fox fans.